Morning, family and friends. Day 45. It's June 11th, and it is 6:30 in the morning. Getting an early start. Got a big day. 19 miles. I hear it's like 4,500 foot of elevation change. The last 5 miles, though, are relatively flat, so that should be good. Kind of crisp morning this morning, even cooler than yesterday morning, so it makes for better hiking conditions today, obviously. And we're going to stop up here for some water. There's a stream right here we're going to get some water from. I'm not real happy about my water filter. It's clogging up, and I don't really know how I can unclog it. I tried some white vinegar, distilled vinegar, when I was in Great Barrington, but that didn't help a lot. So here's our water source for now. And then let's get some. There's a nice little view this morning. Breaking out of the woods into this field. Fortunately, not as wet as yesterday's field. My feet got as wet as if I had just walked through a stream. Now, why not go this way? Oh, because that's not the trail. Got to touch them all, you know? Nice morning so far. Jerusalem Road we're at, and unfortunately the old trail stand is closed because it's not even, it's 7:35. But here's something cool. We're crossing this road here, and in this pasture with these cows. Nice view. Yep. That's Rocket Man. He's a thru-hiker. He's in his 50s, retired government worker, not really quite sure where. But this is kind of cool. Right by these cows here, going through this pasture. You got a friend following you. Hi there. It's okay.
Are you in the play or what?
A little frisky this morning. That's funny. thought that was an interesting bridge over the stream. Another little boardwalk. See, now this they cut down, but the way we went through was all overgrown. Couldn't tell where the bog boards were. At least they cut this down. Now why they would cut this and not the other place with overgrown brush covering bog boards, I don't know. I guess we're going up there. Back in the woods again. Some of it's sloppy, some of it not. Here's another fun fact I just realized. We'll be entering the Berkshire Mountain region today, which is western Massachusetts. Well, the whole trail is in western Massachusetts, from bottom to top. But yeah, we'll be entering the Berkshires today. Well, looky. Happy trails. Please take whatever you want and need. I'll be back in a few hours if you want a ride to town or anything else. Thank you, Jim. All right, Jim, let's see where you left us. Well, all right. I think we'll take some Gatorade. I'm wondering if that was our shuttle driver, Jim. Well, if that is, he's a real trail angel to the whole hiking community. Good guy. Glad to know him. Hikers, help yourselves to these supplies. There's a cooler in the brook. Please put a can from this box into the cooler if you take one. The Winklers. Well, I took a Sprite and we'll put it in the cooler. Where's the cooler? The cooler's in there someplace, so I gotta find it. There's the cooler. Let's pull it up and see what it looks like. Well, I opened up the cooler and it was full of pond water or brook water. There's some Cokes and stuff in there, but I don't really think I want to drink anything that's been in the water, in the pond water or the brook water. So, Mr. and Mrs. Winkler, thank you very much. I'm going to put this back. God bless you in your heart. I need more people like you. So, let's move on. I know it's hard to see through the trees, but this is Upper Goose Pond in Massachusetts. AMC, Appalachian Mountain Club, has a hostel or an outdoor center here where 2 years ago when I did this section, stayed at. There's a caretaker, gives you breakfast. But unfortunately, it's closed this year. But you can still camp there. There's several campsites. So, we'll see if I can take you and get you a better view of this. All right, here we go. There's a boat over there. The water's very, very clean. Let's see if we can see more stuff. I was waiting to see this fireplace. So here's a little... near the site on the shores of the Upper Goose Pond stood the Moheknickuk Club. I don't know what that is. The club was incorporated in 1909 and for the 72 years was served to provide its memberships with good fellowship, and fond memories. In 1981, the club conveyed its lands to the National Park Service and provided the Appalachian Mountain Club with a gift to ensure that these lands would remain a wilderness preserve July 24th, 1982. There's a big old fireplace. Just, I don't know. Big old fireplace. Out here in the middle of nowhere. October Mountain Shelter, that's where we're going, 8.8. See, cabin closed. And right over here is a spot where I talked to Rosemary 2 years ago. Told her how great I was feeling. And then about 20 minutes later, up the trail, I laid across the trail with a torn tricep muscle. I'll see if I can't find the spot. Yeah, this is it. This, I remember catching something like right here, pole vaulting, trying not to hit this rock, and landed like right here. Oh yeah. I mean, it's only like 10 steps away from where we had lunch. Yep, this is the fabled spot. Light on the ground, try to catch my composure, and my tricep muscle was completely torn from the bone. But I muscled up because it was, I think it was day 5 of 9. So I had 4 more days left. Plus I'm in the woods. I could have gotten out if I wanted to, but I didn't want to get out. So that's the story. 8.8 to October Mountain Shelter. Let's go. Massachusetts Turnpike. Oh, and look at the backup. Going, I don't know. Westbound, northbound, I don't know. I don't know how this goes. But yeah, Mass Turnpike. This side's moving much better. We're going up Beckett Mountain next. And as I mentioned, we're entering the Berkshires. This is Fenery Pond. Another nice body of water. Let's see if we can get a better view of it someplace else. No, not much better. Here you are at our shelter. Actually got it a couple hours ago. I'm already set up on my hammock. So we are 18.8 miles today. And it was a long day. The terrain, we're getting up here higher in Massachusetts. The terrain is getting harder and harder. And it'll only get harder the closer we get to New Hampshire. So that's going to wrap it up for today. A lot of people at the camp. I don't want to do this in my hammock. I mean at the shelter. So yeah, 18.8 today. I'll give you an overall how many miles we've done so far. Hold on, let me figure that out. I'll be right back. All right, I've done 515 miles. And we are 39.2 miles from the Vermont border. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Sarge and I don't know what we want to do. We don't want to do big miles. We have 3 options. We can go to a shelter tomorrow, which is on the 8.8. We can go get into Dalton and get a room, stay overnight. Or we can go to a campsite that's 16 miles. All depends upon the weather. So stay tuned. We'll let you know what we're doing tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Hope you guys had a really nice day. And thank you. Oh yeah, I already thanked you for watching. And I didn't say God bless. So God bless.